American Couplets. Minnesota's name, from the Dakota Minnesota Makoche, meaning land of water that reflects the skies. I bet you too are always a river and always in the clouds. And that space in between is where we pollinate language, words laced like honeycomb. This is where you've been living. We speak 300 languages in America, and none are official, but I declare poetry our mother tongue. My reason is that there are more poems than people. Yet, as I write this, the dog whines at the door because she's finished charging her battery in the sun, and I know exactly what she wants: water and cheese, which is the ask of all Americans. So perhaps our language is woof, since most prefer dogs to poems, especially if their paws smell like Fritos, or they're wearing small hats, or they're scared of fireworks and need extra love. Independence Day's true date is July 2nd. The founders took 2 days to sign, but what's the rush? The teenager who designed our current flag earned a B- on the assignment after sewing for 12 hours, and his friend Jim taped 5 leaves on a notebook and got an A, but we're not pledging to paper. Columbus sailed a wild ocean, but what matters is the footnote that he never touched the mainland. And why does he matter when there's beauty here already? There's always a child in a sun hat, for example, and she is shrieking on a splash pad and her diaper is hanging like the world's burden, and nothing will ever match her joy. Imagine carrying that soggy load and still running to the risk. Lewis and Clark waited until spring for Sacagawea's pregnancy to become a weight moved from belly to spine as she strapped her son to her back while taking them west. Little Jean-Baptiste, hands reaching for the soft hair tied at the nape of her neck. How she kept him safe in the storm, how she saved the medicine and tools, how the explorers only paid her husband but gave a river her name a few days later by way of thanks. May you be so lucky to have your name, if they let you keep your name. May it not be substitute for payment. May the water clean and quench you, if you are kind. Free couplets are not commands for gratitude. They are a sort of prayer. I hope your gratitudes are your own. Heed the advice of Matthew 6:5 and the Minnesota Shoveling Guide to beware your optimism. Careful sips, but my wish is a wasp never finds your Coca-Cola and your corn on the cob is always plump with smoky sea salt to boot. May there always be enough water to produce it. May you never learn the metric system. May we read chapters before the first and be independent in those we write. The only true beginning was a mother and her first word to you. We speak 300 languages in America and none are official, but the perennials come back if the bees and soil and sky allow. The drought is over, but this year's rains are carnivorous. The hostas are beanbag chairs with leaves traced in pastel eyeliner, and the dog sits on them. She whines at the door because the sun is setting and mosquitoes are in her ears. I know what she wants, and it's easy to give. How does she make it so easy? Well, she wants the same thing every time, and I want to take care of her. I toss a cube of cheese, I open the faucet and fill a dish, and she laps with her impatient tongue.